So yes, in this video I will follow up where I left last time. So yes, uh, here is how we left the project. We left the project with yeah. So we could see that last time. Yeah, we made our chart. It was very simple, very standard chart. This is what you get most of the time when you make a chart without much customizing. We did create symbols false because we didn't want to get that point to get those points to be faint all the time, and so we could visualize better our data many times. In many cases, it's the case. So yes, it's below. Yes, create symbols. Create symbols fast. We could. So now yes, as well we can do. So let's be in the case that we have very large numbers, and we want to embed that chart to see just some. We could set the upper bound for them. Set upper bound. Wait a second, yes. Set the upper bound. We want an upper bound of 250,000, 100,000. So yes, we set it. The same with the lower bound. Set lower bound. 250,000. So we do that. And now let's say that we want to set a title for the chart. So yes, for doing this, that's quite simple if you know how to do it. But if you use, and I really recommend to use Visual Studio Code for the suggestions. Set title, species evolution over time. Yeah. Chart. Set background. We want the chart to look nice. So why not to set a background for the chart? Set backgrounds. New background. New background field. New background field. Color. Magenta. False. The background field. Yes. So I have to import it here because if not, exactly. I need a background field. But it's not that simple for that. Actually, we have to write here as well. Chart set blend mode. Blend mode. Blend mode. Multiply. So yes, you can customize here a lot as you like, as you prefer, and we want to do as well that the data series when we have here the example. So we want to label this so that here appears something that we like to appear. So that it has a tag, the chart has a tag. So just title, number of years. Y-axis, we want that it is white, and the numbers appear white at the legend. The numbers at the chart appear white. So for that we do that. Set text, set style. No, color white. Y-axis is and as well, I think I really recommend is to set the size as the size of the chart. Set ref width. We want to ensure that the chart appears as wide as the machine. So for that we do get width. Yeah. So now imagine we have a very slow computer and we want to make everything to run more relaxed and without overloading less. So for that we write here chart set animated files. So yes, that we could do as well. So now we will look how our improvements look like, and see what. And now I will show you how to plot something from. If you have a databases, you have some data file that you wanna plot. I will show you how to do it. Yeah, so we have imported as well the blend mode from effect, and just we added here our argumentation, and we have set that the y-axis is not. We want to set an upper bound for the y-axis, and here will show you how to plot something from. If you have a database, you have some data file open. A file that I have here with data. Yeah. So here this is a large one. This is a databases. These are databases that I have. I have a databases with the entry is 0 and planets distances. Okay, so I want to plot this one, Proxima Centauri data. Okay. So for that, what I do now here is, instead of, I need to open a buffer reader. Yeah. Buffer reader. I have to find this file. Where this file is. Yeah, so I got to find this file. Where it is. Yeah, so now I must find where the file is. So yeah, the file was used. I copy here the path and yeah, save. So yes, this is important thing. You should always that you write backlashes within strings. You have to escape them using another backlash. You have always to escape this. So you should read the path without problems. And we will create here a list of double. Because we want to add the data that is reading the buffer reader to that list. So array list. Okay, so we will have later to surround this with a try catch statement. But we wanna write first that we're gonna say this, that the reader, that the list is the same as what the reader, the string of lines of the reader to list. And yes, by this method, what we have done is to now all the lines are on the list. Well, this actually should be list of string. All lines are now in this list in a string type. Okay, so we have our lines in. We could close the buffer reader now, and we have to close it. Okay, now we have the list. Now what we need to do is to make a string of this list, to make a string for, we could parse the numbers from the data file. And now we have to surround it with try-catch exception, with try-catch statement. Catch. Now we are handling the possible exception that could arise from this reading process. Now what we need is a string builder. We're creating a string builder who will buffer the. So yes, for now we are going to say here that for line, for a string in the list lines, an array, and for each line, this array will have a size of 5, and as we want the last row, what we are gonna do now is to make a list here, list of this list, and as we don't need that and this process, we're gonna remove this one and just we don't need that. We don't need to do that. And list double numbers. Okay. Now, numbers, nums, add, nums, add, vals, pass length. Okay, so it's streaming. It's streaming for the size since the header. Now it's streaming. So yes, it's streaming double balls is getting the index and splitting it with our separator. Is splitting it in the index 5 because we don't want more index on this line. So for each line it would stop, it would split here. We will add more values to the array. This array, and then pulse length size, pulse 5. Yeah, add pulse 5. We are adding the last value of it. Yes. So once we made it, and so yeah, we created now we are reading our data, and we just have to change this. Instead of the list size, we want to edit from the numbers list. Num size -1 for double GI. Yes. Data series get data, add new data chase. Exactly. From get. So let's see how it works now. I will compile and see what happens. Okay guys, so here I have tried to compile and I came with some errors. Fish here, as you can see, we have this array that is all the time different, and we just need an array. This method returns an array, and for each loop of this we have to take from this array the values 5 and then pass it, then convert it to a double. We forgot as well to import buffer reader, file reader. We did forget that, and now we have handled it. So let's see. Let's compile. Yeah. Forgot to save. Got to save. And here we have our program with updated data plotter. And compare. So yes, this is our data plot. So let's see. Now are working. Then we have our data. Our data, we told it to be the has data points. Our data points. Visualize your data from a data file. Visualizing the values you want to visualize. We told index 5, but we actually want the index 5, index 6. We wanted the indexes. We want to see the indexes. We just save this and close the program, compile again, and let the program. We have now the values exploded. We want to see the value 8. There is no problem. Then we change here to the value 8, and we see that the value 8. We see that the value 8 is quite large, of 29. Then we go here, so yeah, just as I have shown, here is how you can plot whatever. So in the next video I will show you how to make a program of it, so that if you have, for instance, level databases such as that, which with the numbers of the planets, you can take those numbers and save those numbers, and then just creating a button for each, creating a data series for each of that row, and then just by pressing a button to be shown in the chart that the data of this entry, and that the chart removes the data from the other entry if you want to or not. So that was all. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you.